computer, boom, we're now recording. Okay. All right. Here we have it. Today is December 7th, 2023, and we are going to do the last little bit of our Revit assignments here, where we're going to actually take our project and we're going to put it together, and we're going to put it on our sheets. Now, this doesn't take a long time, and as I mentioned before, we were going to print tonight, but the printer's not working, so we'll do the next best thing. We'll print it to a PDF, and then we'll get those printed for you for next week. So this shouldn't take long. This will not take long at all. We should be out of here pretty quickly tonight. So that's what we're going to work on right now. Last thing. And then next week we have our final, which is just going to be a final review, which will not take long at all. So let's do this right now. We're going to go here and we're going to open our project from last week. So let me just kind of show this to you. Can you guys all see this section view right here? On your own projects. Okay, and did we get into starting to put the information on there, the leaders? Did we do that? Because mine didn't save it. Like the different information where we actually labeled it. Did we do that last week? What's that? You labeled it all. Okay, good. Well, then I thought we did. Okay, well then at this point, we're ready to put this onto the sheets. Now, this is the thing. When you're working with Revit, here's the thing. If you're in an architect's office or an engineering office or a road construction office, and it's Friday afternoon and it's 3:30 and you've got to get these things out by 5 o'clock, Revit is your answer, because Revit does this in a way that just kind of blows every other application out of the water. It's the best. Now, I've already made the sheets for you. Now, all you have to do is set them up. Let me show you how to do this. In the project browser down here, we already did this for our custom garage. But down here, you'll notice that there are some sheets. Let's go to the cover sheet. Now, when you go to the cover sheet, it's already set up. Your cover sheet should look like this, right? You guys all have that with the Winthrop House on there? Okay, now we're going to go to our first floor, which is right here. And your first floor sheet should be actually pretty close to being on there. Now, here's the thing. If it's not on your sheet, and Colin, do you have your project with you right now?
It's like not showing up.
Okay, your project's not?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Then we'll just go ahead and carry on and we'll take it from there. But okay, now what's happening right here is this project, if you take a look at it, actually it's way out here. It's actually much larger than it needs to be. So let me show you how we handle that. We're going to go back to the view, and the view is actually over here, which is level 1. So go to floor plan level 1. And what we're going to do here is we take a look at this. There's a couple things we're going to do to clean this up. First of all, we don't, are you guys on level 1 right now? Okay, we're going to hide these. So grab one of these, and to hide it, you can either just type in VH, which stands for visibility hide, or you can right click your mouse and go to hide in view category. And that's going to hide that. Easily done. Next thing we want to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to turn on the I'm going to turn on the crop region, which is down here. So I click on the crop region. Now look how big that thing is. So it's a lot bigger than it needs to be. So I'm going to click on this and just drag it in so it's tight up around my project. This is an important step here as we're going through here. I'm going to pull that in so it's nice and tight like that. Now, having done that, I see one more thing that needs to disappear, which is right here. This is my section marker. Now the section marker, same thing. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to hide that as well because we don't need to see that anymore. So now that we've got that, I think that then this is where you want to do a final check of your dimensions. Make sure everything's dimensioned like I had on my plan. I'm going to take a quick look here. And so as I take a look here, the dimensions, yeah, I think I've got them all in there. I think I do. 12 foot, I'm missing one. Okay, so let me go ahead and go in here and I'll place that in there. So I'll go to my dimension here and I need one to go from here to here. And yep, that's there. And then let's see here, 16'4". And this is where you'd want to kind of finish. And you'll have time to finish this out if you need to. But that is how we'd make that happen. Now let's see here, 9 foot. Okay, and then I got a couple other things. I got a dimension here. And I'm just doing that right now just to kind of get us in a place where we're making some sense here. Okay, well, that is not the right dimension there, so I'm gonna have to fix that. And this one right here to here, see what that is. I may have to fix that. Okay, that's 2 feet, so that one's accurate. Okay, but this, okay, so that wall looks like that needs to move. Let's see here, 7 feet, 2.5. Make sure my dimensions are the right spot. Should be 6'10". Okay, let's see. 12'4", 14 foot 3.25. Okay, interesting. Looks like it's a little bit off, so I'm not sure why that is like that. Probably because this needs to be moved a little bit further back. So what I'm going to do is mine's a little different here, so I'm just going to take this and move these right here and just go like this. Okay, that's not, okay, we're going to undo this. Get this back to where it was, okay. All right, now that's what I think I'm going to have to do here is, oh, that 2 foot is wrong, or it's not. No, it's not. We're not there yet, okay? Okay, so 9 foot, 11.5. Okay, so that's where that's supposed to be. Now, this wall probably just needs to move over. So if I move this down here, okay, and then this should actually go to get rid of these. I'm gonna get rid of those. I'm just cleaning this up right now because that should be in a different spot. So I'll just take this and put it right there. Now that should be okay. Let me just go ahead and see if I can't get rid of that. And I'm gonna see if I can't place that. That should be 6'10". 6'10". All right. And good. And then this should be 2 feet if I have that correct. Okay, so that's there. Okay, and that's 2 foot 3.5. So that probably this one needs a 9 foot 11.5. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, that's supposed to be on the other side. That's why. All right. It's supposed to be there. That's it. Okay, that's what the discrepancy was. Yeah, this is where you at this point, I'm just kind of like making these kind of like trying to make sense out of these a little bit here. All right, so I'm going to go take this and get rid of that. Let's see if I can't get this. Okay. Yeah. There we go. And so now that I've got that, that is accurate, and that should be 9 feet 11.5 if I have this in the right position, which it's not, but we're getting closer. So we're going to go there. So now we're about an inch off. So let's see here, 6'10" and 2 feet. So what is wrong with that now? Looks like it's got to be 10 feet. Okay, I'm 1 inch off for some reason. So let's try that again. 4 feet. Okay, for 3.25. I think I might have a little bit of a rounding issue here, but that's okay. Okay. Well, I'm not going to spend any more time working on that just yet. I could, kind of like do that. But for right now, you get your dimensions in there, get them placed, and once they're ready, we're going to turn off our crop region. We're going to go back to our first floor, which looks like this here. Now, your first floor, once I have it on the sheet, I'm going to click on it and I can just move it over like I'm doing right now, just moving my arrow keys. Your arrow keys let you move this around like I'm doing right now. And then I can click on this individually and just move this into the proper position somewhere right around here. And at that point, that's what that should look like. The only other thing that I might want to do is hide those columns. I wouldn't grade you off for that. But if you go to level 1 right here, we can hide these columns right here. So go here and just hide those VH. Oh, that got rid of the whole thing. So I guess I don't want to get rid of that. Will it let me do that? Yeah, it's getting rid of that whole thing. So I guess I'm not getting rid of that. So I'll leave that there. All right, we'll just leave those in place because we'll just leave them there. Okay, so when you're done, it's going to look like this. And again, I'm missing a couple dimensions here. So I'll put these in and make sure we're all set there. So all that, and you guys may already have those done, but that's what you do there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'll go ahead and put this one in too, here to here. And we've got that. Yeah, I do. Of this right here. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's fine. And go ahead and take that. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to send that. I'm going to send this out. I sent it to the whole class. So they'll know. What's that? Sorry. All right. Everything but, okay, here's the one. We've got it right here. Let me give you the right one here. And let's see. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay, yep. And so now what we're going to do here, yeah, you want to get all those dimensions in place right here. So again, there's just going to be a little bit of yeah, a little back and forth here. That's pretty normal. And then we have those placed and we should be good to go at this point. So I think we are. And so now that I've got those things in place right here, I'd also need to renumber some of these items. But again, that's something I would leave up to you guys to just refine it. Okay, but when it's all done, it should look like this. And you're going to have it here on your sheet. And that's how the second floor should appear. Something like that right there. Now, moving on to the next sheet. Now that I've got that in place, I'll go to the next sheet, which is sheet for the, it's going to be a second floor, which I go here. And this is actually pretty much right in place right here. So I'm just going to move this one over. This one fits a little bit better. So I'm going to go here and pull it down like this. And I'm going to click on this and just move this up a little bit and do that. And I'm going to pull this out a little bit like that. All right, so that's the second floor. That one's already pretty complete, and that may need a few extra dimensions too, but we are not going to worry about that for right now. That's something I'll let you guys put together on your own. And so if I go back to here to the second floor, I could go to here to level 2, and I could go ahead and place any of the dimensions that are not there at this point, which I will do right now. So this one needs to go from here to here, and I pull that up, and then this one goes from here to the center of this, and then it goes like that. And this one as well. This one goes from here to there, and we do that. Okay, so then we have that in place. Now, I'm going to pull this up right here just so it's out of the way. And do the same thing with this one. Like that. All right, and then that looks pretty good there. And then we'll save the project like that. Okay, so now we got that. And this one's looking good there. So we're good to go for the second floor. We continue. The next one is going to be the basement. Now the basement is going to look like this, and it looks like this one is pretty close. I'm just going to go ahead and move this over here. Now, one thing about the basement is I actually made this one a little bit larger, but I do not need all of the room I'm seeing here. I've actually got an underlay going on right now. So to change that, I'm going to go out here to the basement. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn off the underlay that I'm seeing right now. So to do that, I would go over here. Let me show you where I'm going to go. And I'm going to use this tool here. And I'm going to go over here. Now, over here on this side, this is where the underlay would exist, over here in this area. I'm going to change this to none and click apply. And that cleans it up significantly. And then I would just add my overall dimensions as is necessary here. Yeah, 30. Yeah, that's actually good. That's all the dimensions that are there. So we're good to go on that one. So now if I take a look at my A103, it now looks like this, which is good. And I'll just grab this little label and pull it up like this. And to make the actual line longer, if I click on the edge of this, it lets me select the viewport. And when I select the viewport, this little line becomes highlighted. So you're able to refine it. So that's the next one. So we're getting there. Next one over here is going to be elevations. Go to let me open elevations. So go to the elevations plan. And what do we have here? Let's find out. Okay, elevations looks pretty good too. So there's my elevations. They go in pretty much as they should. So yeah, those look really good. No problem there. So we are looking very nice. You might just have to move them around a little bit, but that didn't have to do that here. Foundation plan. Foundation plan. is actually, yeah, right here. Not much going on with this one. So that's going to take this one and move it into position here, to kind of center it. And then I just grab this and move it into position like that. Click the edge here and pull it over. And then I'm going to go to my foundation plan, which is over here under structural plans basement. And that's all it is right there. That's all I have going on here. It just needs a couple of dimensions. That's all I'm putting on this one, just to keep it real simple. And we have those. And then at that point, we should be good to go. And now that one's in good shape. Steady as she goes. Now we're going to go to the wall section. In the wall section, now it's not there, so I have to go find it. And it's actually up here under my section views. It's called full height section. You can just drop this right here. And it's a whole lot smaller than it should be. So I have to change that. The actual size of it, I'm going to double click here. And I think it needs to be 1/2 inch equals a foot. So I'll make this 1/2 inch equals a foot, and it'll fit on the page much better. And then I'll just move it into position. Oh, okay, I'll go ahead and just move this into position. Pull it down like this.
It wasn't on the page.
Yeah, I went over here to my sections, to my over here to my project browser under sections. I went to the full heights wall section. I just pulled it over. Does that make sense? All right. And then I'm going to click on this and just make a little bit tighter. And this can go right up here like that. And then I'm going to pull this one down a little bit. Let's do this. Should be pretty close. And I'll pull that in place right there. And that should be just, yeah, that does fit on the page quite nicely. Then the other thing you'd want to do is just make sure that this little part fits nicely. And then what you would do is you would turn off the crop region. So you got that. What's that now? To make it bigger, you double click inside of it. And then you go to the scale down here. You see that? Okay. And the scale that we're using here is 1/2 inch equals a foot. And that's actually on our plans as well. And then you just got to kind of jockey it around till it's in the right position. We save our project. And last but not least is our schedules. We go to the schedules right here, and those should fit pretty much perfectly just like this. The only other thing you'd want to do is make sure that your door numbers and your window, well, your windows are all going to be fine. Well, your window, you want to make sure your window tags are consistent with what I have there. And then you want to change your door numbers. That is a wrap. That is all you have to do when you put those together. So what you're going to do right now is you're going to refine it. You're going to make sure everything's on the sheets properly. This is probably going to take the next maybe half hour or so, maybe not so much. When you're ready, let me know. I'll show you how to print that into a PDF format, and then that's going to be it for you. You'll be good to go. So that is all we're going to be covering tonight. And then we'll try to get that printed. Well, we will get it printed this next week if you guys want me to. I think you all do. I think it'd be nice for you. So that is what we have there. So I'm just going to do a little bit of refining right now. I'm going to go back to here and just kind of like fix a couple things that didn't quite look right and make sure my dimensions are what they should be. Okay, well, we should have done. Interesting. Why is that missing? Huh. Weird. Weird. Why did that do that? Huh. Huh. Interesting. There we got it. Found it. Yeah, sometimes you just got to do a little bit of hunting and pecking to find these things. Sometimes your dimensions, for whatever reason, they kind of find something they're not supposed to find, and that's what I just found there. Um, Is all that. It's always cool when you kind of work out the dimensions and they do what they're supposed to do. But no, no, no. Ah, interesting. All right. Huh, interesting. That's it. Down the air. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. I don't think I need to do any more of this video. I'm gonna pause this right now. And because I'm just not saying much, I'll pause it and we'll see about getting back to it later. Yeah, I found this issue right here. If you take a look at this right now, on the original that I'd done right here, I actually had a rounding error here. That's on me. And so as far as that goes, I'm just going to fix it here and make this 5 feet and 1/2 inches. And just to come on. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? All right. All right, do it your way. There it is. All right.
Should it be?
What it's going to be is when you get to it right here, it's going to be like this. This is going to be 6'9", this is 3, and this is 5 feet and 1/2 inches. Does that help? It should resolve that issue. I'm not going to grade that down because that is a rounding error that when I did this right here, I did not have the precision set to as high as it should have been. So that's on me right there. So this actually is just going to drop down to a 3 there like that. And that's actually what it should be: 6'9", 3 feet, and 5 feet 0 inches. That's on me. That's just a mistake that I made there. So that's how that worked right there. Sometimes the best laid plans of mice and men don't work out. So I'm gonna save that. And yeah, that'll be the final right there. Yeah, and I will just had one little issue right there, but that's the only issue. Other than that, you should be good to go. So Colin, how you doing? You in business there or dead in the water?
Yeah.
So did you have it back at your house or something?
Yeah, I have it on my laptop, but it's just like not sending over. So I could do it.
Okay, all
In
right.
the version that like it downloaded, like I was having a bunch of problems with it. Like all the videos that I was watching, like half of the windows or stuff like that wasn't available, and like wouldn't let me
Hmm.
do anything about it.
Okay, all right. The one thing I would say then, if you were using Revit, you were using Revit 2022?
Yeah,
Okay. If you're using Revit 2022, the only thing you'd want to do is, let me show you this right here. This right here toggles it. Okay, if that's what you're seeing right there, that is something that you can actually change by just going right up here. This is a visibility thing. And if you click on this, it's actually going to show you a different setting right there. So that's one thing to check right there. That could be your issue right there. The other thing is you want to check that in your view right here. Always make sure that in your user interface, you've got your project browser and your properties turned on. Does that make sense?
yeah, I had both of those turned on and I had
Okay.
like everything available. It's just like
Okay.
when I would go to put in stuff, it like only had a select few that it would allow me to use.
Interesting. Now, you mean they're grayed out?
No, it wasn't like they weren't even there.
Weren't
If
even
I
there.
tried like searching for them, it like wasn't available at all.
Hmm. And you used full blown Revit. You didn't download Revit LT, perhaps.
No, it was
Okay.
Revit.
Yeah, okay. Don't know what to say about that, but all right, well, so you were able to get most of it done though at home?
I mean, a
Yeah.
good amount of it, but then
Okay.
there was problems with I would watch the videos over and over.
Is it on that laptop right
Yeah,
there? Can
yeah.
you show me what the issue
Yeah.
is? Yeah, I'll come over there. Let me just kind of over there. Let's see what's going on. I can probably get it to work if it's something that's fairly normal.
It was just like a bunch of stuff, to be honest with you.
Yeah, let me do this. Let me hop into a chair here if we can get this resolved. All right.
So I had a problem with the roof.
Yeah.
I had a problem with the stairs, getting the head all set up, and then some of the windows for the levels. I think there was I want to say it was windows and doors, but like if I wanted to put in like certain things, it was basically like, I forget which one it was, but like,
Now you don't have a mouse right now, right?
no, not with me. I forgot.
Okay, yeah, okay, because you're definitely gonna want that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything that's missing just yet. Can you give me an example?
Honestly, I would probably have to go through it to like.
Yeah, yeah, it's all right.
I'm trying to think. One of the, for the floor, I'm pretty sure one of them was like, it wasn't exact, yeah. The carpeted, floor for the first floor and second floor,
Yeah.
it, like, I don't have that at all.
Yeah, okay, you were looking at an older video, actually. I made a new one. And, so maybe what happened is I made videos for the last couple of weeks. I'm not sure if you used an older one. Did you use the one I sent?
I used everything that was in the,
If you, if you use was our bright space?
yeah,
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 that's fine.
okay,
That's fine. We'll get you squared away. I'll get you squared. What happened right there is there's a slight discrepancy, but it's enough to kind of like make life miserable for you.
yeah.
So let me get this, let me do this for you.
Definitely give you closer.
I'll help you. I know, I totally get it. And you've been here, you've been wanting to do this, so I want to make sure you get it done. Let me just kind of do this. I am completely dependent upon a mouse right now.
Yeah.
So let me do this. Do you have the actual,
I don't have the printout.
you know the printout? I'll tell you, go up on my desk and grab mine and we'll get it squared away. I'll get you squared away because, that's what I do. And, go ahead and make it work. All right. So, there we go.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah.
That was my first Bills game.
I left at halftime.
We like. Yeah, not at halftime, but before it was over.
Yeah.
I get out of there before the traffic.
Okay, yeah, a couple things about this, because what I actually had, I had actually changed this plan,
Okay.
but that's okay. We'll knock this out here. So first of all, all right. All right, how hard is this gonna be? We'll find out. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah, all right, gonna be a little bit obnoxious to us, but that's okay, we can do it. All right. All right, I'm just gonna go in here and tuck this back in there. How we doing there? Close. Boom. Yeah, so this has got to be 30 feet, that's the thing, and in any place where there's a discrepancy, the plans rule, and so in this particular case, I can see why that would have been an issue. But I'll go here. And I'll go ahead and pull this one. Exterior face right there. Now that should be 30 as well. Okay, so then. Okay, it's 30 by 30. That's good. I'm going to go and turn this, that's good. I'm going to make this course. And turn this off like that. Okay, 30 by 30. And yeah, we're good with it. And once we have that, the rest will go in a little bit easier. So we have that. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Now, this wall right here, this one needs to be. Here. So yeah, I got a few things you got to work on here. I can see why this would have been an issue. Okay, we're gonna do a few things because I changed a number of things. We're gonna get rid of these and that, and we're going to just go ahead and some of this might be okay, 24 by 23. I think that's right. And then this has to be these, and that needs to go kind of like kind of centered like that. We'll refine it a bit. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we got that. Now, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna save this as, file save as. And what we'll do is we'll save as, okay, I guess it's a template, which is fine. And where am I saving this to? Okay, I'll do,
So we could just make a new one or something.
I'll just go to your desktop and I'll go here. I'm gonna call it Winthrop rework. And Indeed, I don't know if you're doing that. Rework, okay, and we'll get this in later, so we'll do that. Okay, so now, what do we have here? Okay, so now we are in a place where the basics are there, and now what you do is 3 feet, 24, 20, that's supposed to be 23, so I've got that. Okay, so now, let me measure this. Go here, and this needs to go out to there, that needs to be 3 feet, yeah, okay, I got that. Something like this, that goes to 3. And I believe that didn't, yeah, that changed that, so that's okay. So go to here, and we'll make this one from the outside there, that will also be 3 feet. 3 there. Okay, there it is, perfect. Save that, boom. Okay, so the outside is looking good there. This wall, that's an exterior wall right there, and so that needs an exterior wall, so we'll make that the brick exterior wall. Is that right? Yeah, not sure. All right, well, we'll leave that for right now. And, yeah, it looks about the same size, doesn't it? Going right through, yeah, it does. Okay, so we'll make this one the brick exterior wall, and we'll go there, boom, and that, okay, that's good. Now, at this point, the next thing we want to do is we want to make sure, now this one needs to be, now this is 7'6" is actually the correct dimension. So what we'll do is we'll do this and go from the outside and make this 7.5 little trick there. That's over now, that's good. And then we'll let's move this up. That now this needs to be also, yep, and that's going to the center of the door, and that's also going to go from the outside. So that's going to be 7.6 as well, 7.5, boom, good. And you have that. And then the dimensions will start to make some sense as we put this together here. Now this over here, same thing. Get rid of this one, delete that, and we'll put this in. And that one's going to be exactly right. Go here, and go there. And this one will be 7.5. Boom. Perfect. And then this one will be the same. That's also going to be 7.5. 7.5 feet.
Yeah.
So 7.5, just an easy way to do that. So 7.5, boom, got that. Okay, so those are in place, that's good. Now, we save that, and that's good. Now, at this point, the next thing you want to do is that's all in place. Let's take a look at it in 3D, and that is like that. So we're gonna just do this, okay, and it's missing a little bit of love there.
Yeah, so I had a hard time with the siding for the outside.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's something that I can, I've got. Yeah, it's something that I'm aware of. Okay, this one, I want this to define a slope, and I want this one to define a slope too. And I do that, boom, boom, and check mark. And there is your roof, except it's too short, so that's okay. We'll put it up to level 2, right? I guess we'll go to level 3. Okay. Level 3 it is. All right, that is not quite right, so we'll fix it. All right. Okay. Okay, so we'll go to level 3. Level 3. Okay, now we'll go to level 3. I want the roof. And there's the roof. Okay, so the roof, if I have this right, we have the footprint over here. And that's going to be define the slope and be over here with the same thing. That will also define a slope, the overhang. Let me give it one, so we'll go there, and that's probably going to say this here. Okay, so for some reason that is.
Yeah, that's what I kept having.
Yeah, okay, we'll get there. All right. So now the only thing is, this could be a problem because I'm gonna find out here in a minute. If you use the no, you're good. You're good. And yeah, you're good. We'll fix that. All right, so we'll go back to here and we'll go to level 3 and we're get rid of this roof. We'll put a new one on. So look here. Now, put the roof on. We should be able to go roof, footprint, and this should be correct. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to overhang is there, define the slope. Good. So this, yeah, pick walls. Go here and go here. Perfect. And these will not define a slope. And go here and here. Go check mark. See if it likes it. Okay, still too low. If something's not quite right here, we'll get it fixed. And let's see here. So this right here, that's level 2. Good. This right here, and basement. Okay, basement. Okay, so let's go to basement. Okay, yeah. Okay, this all has to change now. Because it does, and so what I'm going to do is I will just use the use the modify tool over here, modify. And line. Okay. Okay, no, okay, oh, that's why it was cutting it off, okay. So we're gonna go there, and, yeah, so you already had it, so that's good, and so we'll fix this one too. And, you're actually a lot further ahead, just didn't look right.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Was it because the section box was on?
Section box was actually cutting off what you wanted to see, so yes. And if I go to reach this right here, yeah, there we go. And then these, actually, the roof, pitch of these, we make them 612. So that's, 6 right there. And we got that, and this one's also, I think I made them 6, didn't I? I think I made them 6. Do you guys remember if I made the roof pitch 612? I don't think I gave you notes on that, so that's on me.
Can you check it on here?
Yeah, grab your roof and check and see if it's 912 roof pitch or if it's, grab your roof and then look at the properties and tell me is it 912 for the roof slope or is it 612? Okay, so that's not this. Good. All right, so now we're looking better, and that is looking a whole lot better already.
Yeah.
So now this is a
612, yes.
it's 612. Okay, thanks. All right. Not your ceiling. Okay, ceiling. Okay.
Yeah, I was messing with that. I'm trying to figure out if it was supposed to be like
Yeah.
ceiling to there or.
Okay, that's the ceiling for the basement, right? And
Yeah.
it's for the high offset for the base. Okay, we'll get that fixed too. All right, so yeah, you got most of that. So let me go over here. And okay, so now let me go to level 2. And level 2, we got the same issue right here. Footprint's not quite right, but we'll fix that right now. We'll go to the wrong line. We're going to use this as the alignment line over there, over here. Amazing when you just get the stuff all working, how it cooks so quickly. Right, so now we're good to go. So now, we've got a pretty good start. You got this, okay, the only thing about this is it needs to go down.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab, okay, it's gonna grab too much. So we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this one right here, and we're going to go knock that down, -1. Okay, and this one too. Then -1. All right, and this one too. Okay, now the floor. That should be. Yeah, it's better. And then we're going to do this. We'll grab this and we're going to knock this out. We're going to knock it down to the -1 and then down. Good. All right, and then this one will also go down. Yeah, we're going to make that a different door. Just make it an exterior door like that, and that's going to be -1. -1. So we have that. Okay, so got that. Now at that point, we've got the basics, and yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so that looks good. All right, now for level 1, now that we got that squared away. I don't think we have a floor yet, do we? You think you did the floor here?
I believe so.
Okay, let's look. I don't see the floor, but let's find out. It might have been uploaded, and if it's not supposed to be there, it'll tell me. So I'm going to go here to architecture, with the floor, and we will use this right here, which is going to be the wood finish, and I'm going to go ahead and do this. And for this, I'm going to go from here to here. And I'm going to go ahead and click the green check mark. And I'm going to say don't attach. And then I'm going to click on the floor if it'll let me do it. So let me do this. Beautiful. So there's your floor. Looks good. Okay, so now we got that.
So I couldn't do the stairs either.
Yep, that's good. That's good. Definitely getting your way. So now, before we go any further, I'm gonna go ahead and place your stairs. So we'll go down to the basement. And for this one, we can just lay these out because I actually put these in. And I'm gonna put in a reference plane, which is over here. Reference plane is here and it comes off from this corner. I'm gonna go up 3 feet from the corner. I'm just gonna go straight now. So there it is. And what does it gotta be? I want that to be. We'll just go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and start here. And go up 3 feet. This. And then now that I have that, that's where we're gonna put the stairs. So the stairs, so I already put these together, so they're perfectly. So here, run left, everything's all set. Automatic landing, so we go right here, boom, go right down here and stop it right around there, boom, done. And then that's gonna stay right there, that's good. Put a big check mark, and then at that point, if I go to level 1, they should be poking right off the top, and they are. So now I grab this, and I'm gonna make a hole in the floor. So here, and the hole in the floor is gonna go from here down to roughly right around this place here. That's okay. All right, and then I'm going to fix that. Things I've got over right here I don't need. Like that. And I'll trim this out. Okay, so we have that. And so now what we're going to do is now I'm going to go to my section box just to make sure it's all kosher. Like this and section box. So we'll go here and right there. Apply it. And grab this, just make sure it is what it should be. That good. There. All right, that's good. I don't need the railing. So leave the railing here, leave the railing there. Okay, then I'm going to take this stair. And that stair should be about perfect. Should be. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to extend it. So to do this, I need to give myself a section. And which I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to go back here to level 1. I have to put in a section, actually in the basement too. I'm going to make a section. So the section is going to go here. One section. I'm going to go here and pull it up like this. And that's okay. And then I want that section. So get a section which turns back out. Grab this. I want to see it. It's there. And I'm going to go with this. There's my section. Now I want to take these stairs and I want to move them. I want to select the level. So it's going to go up. And hit the check mark. There they are. So we got 2 sets of those. That's good. And yeah, okay, so now we're looking good. And now we'll go back to a 3D view. And now you got these, yeah. Good. And then we'll save it. Okay, now at this point, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to level 2. So okay. That's about it. If you've seen that before. All right. All right. Okay, now over here, what do we got? Now let's go to the second floor here. The A102, let's get this going here. And I'll turn this over to you in a minute. I just want to kind of get you squared away.
Yeah.
You got the basics. And so now this is a 15.2, so that's fine. This wall here, we'll make it 15'2", 15'2", boom, shoves that down here, that's okay. And then the other one. This one here, that one needs to be 10 feet, I think. Yeah, okay, so that's 10 feet, okay, so now at that point, we should be getting pretty good, and then this one right here. That says 16'6", that needs to be. Okay, I don't have that dimension on there, so I'll have to get that another way. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, those are the basics right there. So this is right here. Now, the only thing we need to do is this is kind of poking out in a little different area. So the only thing I need to do is check my stairs, make sure my stairs are what they should be. So going to the basement, I've got these right here. I go to edit the actual tread depth. Let me go here. Let's see if that's supposed to be here. So that is, it should be 3 feet away from there. I think we're okay. I'm thinking that might not be right. So let's see here. Let's just get the dimensions on here. Make sure we go. And this is. And yep. And over here, that's good. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so then basement's good. Stairs are in. Should be 3 feet away. Okay, so now at this point, we should be good to go. Let me just kind of check this and see what's going on, because that should be, I think that should be a little more compact. That's the only thing. I'm not sure. I gave the class some instruction about these, and it looks like you use something that wasn't working here. So the yeah, that's going too far, I think. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go to level 1. Let's see if we can make this work a little bit. Okay, so here, now this wall right here, that needs to be 14 foot 3 1/4, 14 foot, okay, 14 foot 3 1/4, 14 foot 3.25. All right, that should be about correct there, and then that is, that's getting better. It's better for sure. Okay, and then the others, okay, and then at that point, I think I'm just gonna do a couple more things here, then I'll cut you loose, because I think we can do the rest of this. All right, and then I'm gonna put the windows in. So the windows, we've got the windows for the second floor. And so I'm gonna go here, up here to my window, and for this one, this is actually a 36 by 72, not that one, actually, the one I want is this one, double hung with trim. Is that 36? I guess it is, 36 by 72, which would go here. That's, no, this is the second floor, so that's gonna be 36 by 60, I think. Maybe like 3 foot wide, 2%, all right. I guess it is. 36 by 60, so we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna drop it here, and here, and here, and here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace them as they should be. Right there, and that's going to be 7.5, 7.6. The same for this one, and up here. All right, 7.5. Boom. Should go here. So should that. Okay, yep, it's close. 7.5. There we go. And then these will go the same thing. Go here. Close. All right. And this one. All right, now, with that in place, we're then going to do this. We're going to drop in the porch system. Porch goes in, grab this, put it over here. And the porch should go in something like this here. And let's go ahead and grab this midpoint. Now, if we got this right, it should look like something like this. Okay, we're getting there, except this needs to go down. One. Okay, there it is, and then that's actually gonna go down, oh, I guess that's right there. Okay, so now at this point, we're looking pretty good, it's getting better. And, we'll remove this. All right, now we're good. Okay, that is pretty much how you want to do it. Now, what I would do at this point is your walls that are inside here. Your walls are inside here, there, I put this one in place, and then you just kind of want to rework these as best you can. This is all set here, and then what I did here, let me just check your stairs, that's what I want to do, is the stairs here. The stairs, I think I did these right. Make sure I got those right, because assembled stair, I think that's right. I think it's supposed to be assembled stair, unless okay, that's okay, the Paul Windsor stairs, so that should be correct. Yeah, that is, okay, so that should be good. Yeah, that should be pretty good, let me see here, so that's there. One. That's two risers, so that's a little bit off, so I'm not sure why that's doing that, but that's, okay, so I think what I've got to do is, I think I've got to drop that down. Yeah, that's what I've got to do. Okay, let me take a look at these. I'll fix that and then I'll turn you loose.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to kind of find and get that going here. All right. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's gonna be top offset's -7 inches, that'll be 15. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I gotta fix that. All right, we'll fix that and then we should be good to go. Let's take out one of those riders. Yeah. So the stairs. Yeah, that's it there. Is we detach these back to the section. And we go here. Disconnect. These. Right now, we'll put in the stairs. Okay, and this one's a top offset of -7 inches, like that. Like that, and then we'll go from here. And right out, that's better, it's a lot better. I hit the green check mark, beautiful, in section 1. That's better for sure, this. Okay, now it's got this, that's what we want, and so, for this. Okay, almost. That. So now your stairs are in the proper configuration. I just have to fix the floor here because it is locked. You have to fix that. All right, green check mark there, don't attach, good to go. Okay, now at this point, you are pretty much ready to go. The only thing I'm gonna do here is do one last thing. Just gonna put a floor in here and just to get you where you need to be, because then the rest of it shouldn't be that difficult. There and there. Check mark. Up. Don't attach. It looks like there is floor there. So let's put this. Yes. Okay. So it looks like there is a floor there. Let's check it and verify that there is. Floor is there. Right. Okay. Oh, yep, there's a floor. So we're going to do this with add a boundary. Do the same thing that we did before. And create same kind of a situation here. We're going here, then we've got full floor right around here. Yes, right around there. Right. Check mark. That's fine. Fix it. And this line we don't need. Leave that. And this one we'll get rid of too. And then we'll just connect to this. All right, so that's there. Now, what I want to do here is just to give you a nice clean area to work with there. I'm gonna turn off this underlay. You don't need that right now, we're none. At this point, you're good to go. I'm gonna get rid of this dimension here. And now you have the basics right there. You have your 10-foot, 3-foot, and 15-foot too. That's all good to go. That reference point can go away. And go to the basement, get rid of that. We don't need this anymore, delete that. And yeah, and then I'll go ahead and for this, I'm just going to go ahead and going to hide this in this view, this element. All right, so now we're going to go. Now, this is the basement. You've seen the first floor above, so I can go ahead and turn that underlay off there too. And you are sharp enough to get the rest of this going here. So now that you got this on a good foundation, I think you'll do fine. So what I'd recommend you do is get here on level 1 and get the walls are baked. This wall right here is correct. The others need to be kind of massaged.
Yep.
Also, there's walls that encase this right here. As you see right here, there's a wall that goes along there. And so you got that. And but all the windows are in, your basic, that's looking pretty good already. And then the only thing that I didn't show you yet is if you go here to if we were to go to take a look at the front view, which is the south elevation here, you can put on your shutters. So on this view right here, this is south, and that is not quite right. So we'll take, no, those are not aligned. So why is that not aligned? For some reason that didn't make sense. Just really that better. Okay, now to get these in here, the shutters are located down here, and you just grab these. Now, here, right here, this is a 24 by okay, this is right here. Grab that right there. I want you to kind of place these yourself, and then this other one is right here. And like this, and you can I'll just let you use your arrows to get them in place.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roughly place them. Well, we get that going, and then you got the basic ideas. Now, at that point, you are good to go. And everything is basically in place. You just need to put the walls on the first floor and the second floor. Make sure you save this.
Yep.
And keep on saving it, but you're good to go. And then just keep on populating it, and then you should be able to get the other things going. So I'll let you work on that. Also, the videos that I sent out the last couple of weeks are the ones you want to use. They'll show you exactly what to do. There's not more than a couple hours worth of work here.
Yeah.
All right, so start working on this, and I'll stick around and help you out.
Sounds good.
Hey, guys, you guys all set?
I know.
Okay, then what you want to do, let me show you what you want to do here. I'll show you how to think it. So what you want to do, I'll teach you right up here how to do that. So now that we've got that basically in place here, this is how you would do this here. Is this thing recording? I don't know if it's recording or not. Is it recording? Okay, so I'm recording right now. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, and here is the project. And what we're going to do here is we've got the sheets all done, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now what we're going to do here to print it, this is what we're going to do right now. You and I are going to do this. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of that. Why is that still highlighted? All right. All right. To print, do this, Zach. Hold your control key down and press the letter P. Control P. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to go up here and you're going to change the printer to Microsoft Print to PDF. With me so far? This is where this gets good. Now we're going to go down here and tell it what we want to print down here. So click right here. And you're going to go to select. And then down here, you might already have these selected.
Yeah, they are.
Sheet, okay, then go ahead and click OK. And now we're going to do, look where I'm going right here. I want to combine these multiple selected views into a single file. See that? Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to select where you want to save it. So I'm just going to save it to my, I'm going to go ahead and just hit OK, and then we can browse out to where we want to save it. So I'm just going to save mine out here, and I'm going to save it Winthrop for review. Like that. And that's going to go ahead, it's going to crunch. Winthrop for review. And that's gonna do that. Now, at this point, it just saved it. Did it save for you?
Yeah.
Okay, now, to find it, go ahead and find the location you saved it. I saved mine onto this, to this flash drive. And I'm gonna go down here and I called it, where is mine? Where is it now? Okay, must have, where did I put it? All right, not there. Oh, I put it in my folder here. Okay, so that's where I put mine. So I put it in here and okay, should be, where is it? Winthrop. Okay, Winthrop for review. All right. So double click on it. When you double click on it, you seeing this? Because okay, now what that is, if you zoom, if you just go ahead and scroll your mouse down, you're going to see that you have this now, a perfect PDF of this right now. That is what you want to send to me. So you want to do, yeah, just send that to me via email. And the other project you're going to submit your one project just down to into Brightspace. And then the PDF that you just, so the project you made, the Revit file, you're going to submit that through Brightspace like you have everything else. That's your final project. And then this PDF right here, send that to me via email. Yep. And just do that. And we got time. So just go ahead and work on this stuff. And I'll help you guys out as you have questions. Colin, you making progress?
Yep.
Okay, good. Very good, everyone.
Change some and then the other ones pop all over.
Yeah, that happens. I'll show you how to get around that. What you can do is when that happens and you're kind of fixing one and it creates a problem in another place.
Yeah, it's mainly these and that.
Okay,
Everything else is how it should be.
okay, what's the problem right now? Okay, okay, how about for a second, I'll show you what trick is. I see where you're going and let me see, I think I know how to fix that. Let me go over here. So what we do here, the easiest way to do this is first of all, you want to make sure that your outside dimensions don't change, which just happened.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go here, and I totally understand what you're saying here, it can be very frustrating. So you have 30 feet dimension. Now what you want to do here is we click on this right here, this is what we control right here. So what you do is you put your dimension there, and then we're gonna change that to 7.5, which is 7.5 feet. And that shuffles that.
Oh, that means the door.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And then you do this same thing here. So I put this here. And that's gotta be, and again, it's just gotta go to the outside. So the devil's in the details. So you gotta make sure you get those things where they wanna be, and then you'll just, move your tags as they need to go. Over here, we're gonna make sure that one looks, okay, the only thing is about this one is same thing. It's gotta be measuring to the outside.
oh,
Yeah, all right, let's see. So that's the only thing. So that just needs to go from the middle over to the outside. And then that's gonna be 7.5 like that. Okay, there's that, and that is what you would do there. Now this one, I'm not getting a good, okay, let me see if I can get it. Okay, that's good there. All right. All right, I think we're good to go. Okay, so I make this 7.5, 7.5. Boom, there we go. Now that is, okay, now that's measuring to there, that's why that's wrong. So we're going to put it to the outside, and if I did this right, I think I did, there it is, bada boom, bada bing. I think it is perfect, and
then the last thing is just this dimension here.
well,
And
then,
then change that and change.
yeah, let me show what you want to do here. So first of all, I'm going to do this. I'm going to just grab all these. Grab all those, all you all, as we say, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this, and I need to move this up. Okay. And let's see if I can do this.
Like the closer you go, the more
Yeah, and you get,
precise it'll go.
exactly, you get better. Oh, it is, beauty. So yeah, it's a little trick, but there it is, beautiful, dead on. And then this
That's
one,
interesting.
yeah, so there's a lot of really cool things you can do here. It's just a question of just kind of learning how to make it do what you want. And I just keep on learning more and more about this stuff. It's actually The more I do it, the funner it gets. Let's take a look at that in 3D, see how we're doing here. I think we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, yeah. Beauty.
I do better center my.
Your porch,
shutters, though,
what's that now?
the shutters.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so go here and that should square you away. And if you have any questions, let me know. You find work, looking good though, looking good. You okay, Colin?
Yep.
All right. All right, good, good, good. I haven't heard anything from Andrew. So I don't know what's going on with him. So. He's I think he said he had COVID, so we'll see.
They just failed this class.
What's that?
And the kids that like just don't show up, and they just, what do you do as a professor?
Well, what I do is I tell them, well, it's like, it kind of, it's like, I don't really, my thing is like, the people I have in my class are typically professionals, and people that are, going back to school, whatever, you got a schedule, I get it. If you can't make it a night, doesn't bother me if you can get it off the videos. I'm actually okay with that. I actually used to teach, actually during COVID, I taught this for like 6 semesters. Totally online. It worked out great. Everyone knew what to do because I had a full library of videos. So if someone doesn't show up, I don't mind, just don't lie to me. If you're not gonna show up, just say, hey, I'm not coming. Okay, and no problem, just get the work done. And if you don't get the work done, that's on you. You've got everything you need. When I'm here though, it's like, it's a whole lot better to be here in the class though, because, as Colin discovered, if you try to use some of the other stuff I have out there, which I probably should have taken down, that's on me. Then there's some issues. So I sent the actual videos from the programs, making sure that we had it updated. So we had those, and and then the young man who was coming here, I'm not sure what's going on with him. He definitely seems sincere that he wanted to finish it. I think he honestly just has a lot of personal issues going on. So if that happens, I totally get it. This is not the most important thing in his life, right now. And so I get that. And so that's how it is, So as a teacher, you do what you can. I cut my students as much slack as I can without, just giving them credit for nothing. But I'll give you, as long as you do the work, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with working with people. But if you don't do the work, then if you don't show up, then then this is the easiest class you're ever going to have. If you just show up and do the work, you're going to get an A if you just show up and do the work. If you don't do that, well, then you won't. I'm not going to reward you for blowing me off. I'm not going to do that. So it's just, that's not how life works. So, anyway, that's about all, but, try not to be too thin-skinned about it. And I'm not, but I also try to be fair without being ridiculous. And that's how it works for me. But my thing is like, I just want you guys to learn this stuff. And so I'll accept stuff that's late, but what I won't do is, just make it, just give out grades for nothing. So, all right, I'm gonna pause the